What's up, Raiders? Welcome to Raid Today for Monday, August 28th, 2023. I'm Gestel from Gestel Gaming, and we've got a brand new Fragment event starting this week. Also, CvC with personal rewards starting very soon. We'll discuss that plus more here on Raid Today. Alright, so here it is. Finally, we get news of the big new Fragment event. His name is Strategos Islin. I think that's how you say it. He is a high elf, legendary, magic defense-based champ. And he looks pretty good. The A1 is called the Double Slash. It attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 35% chance of placing a provoke debuff for 1 turn. When counterattacking, this chance increases to a 50% chance. And then you also get with 3 books, you'll get an extra 15% on both of those. So 35 goes to 50, 50 goes to 65. Provoke A1, super solid in my book. Let's check the rest of the kit out. A2 is Hindrance on a 4-turn cooldown. Books down to 3, looks like. Attacks all enemies before attacking, has a 75% chance of decreasing the duration of all enemy buffs by 1 turn. Has a 75% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns as well. Yeah, it's kind of like a mix between Arbiter and Vizix, kind of feeling like. AoE decreased speed and decrease turn meter, or decrease duration of buffs, enemy buffs, not bad. That's like the A3 for Arbiter, right? And then, I mean, there's plenty of people that do decrease speed, but I think the Provoke and this next ability kind of give me a Vizix vibe. Next one, Flawless Stratagem. Places a 50% ally protect buff on all allies except this champ for 2 turns. Places a 60% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. Both really nice. Increased defense is huge. He also puts that on himself, which is very nice. Also places counterattack buff on this champ for 2 turns. Places a shield buff on this champ for 2 turns. The value of the shield is proportional to this champ's defense. Yeah, see that? Very, all of these things, except for the counterattack, are very similar to, I guess, the increased defense. But very similar, reminds me of Vizix. Now, Vizix, obviously, a void. He's magic, so there could be weak hits, maybe on the decreased speed or provoke. But, if you're using him more as a support champ, he's bringing the ally protect and increased defense. And then also the counterattack, which would give him another 15% chance of hitting that provoke on the A1. So interesting. He's definitely got more going on than Vizix, in my opinion, but very similar. And again, Vizix is void and in a free login champ. But he's a free fragment champ if you do all the work for it. Alright, and then now the biggest difference I would say between him and Vizix is Vizix oddly doesn't have a passive. For being a void champ, that's kind of weird. But he's got a pretty good one here. Protect the troops. Whenever this champ is attacked, heals themselves by 1% of each 500 defense this champ has. Heals all other allies under ally protection buffs placed by this champ by 30% of this skill's initial heal. So bring in heals as well. In the note, from Plarium, they mentioned that he'd be good in Hydra. Certainly, ally protect champs are very strong there. You obviously would have to build him with a lot of resist because he's got that counterattack. You don't want counterattack to get spread on the Hydras. It's stolen by mischief, so you would have to build him with a fair amount of resist. Obviously needs the accuracy. Provoke on an A1, obviously not 100%, but still could be a good backup for the Head of Decay. Decreased speed is huge against the Hydras, and also if you can decrease the duration of the enemy buffs, of the Hydra buffs, that could be very helpful. So I definitely could see this guy being strong in Hydra. will I go for him? I go for every champ on my main account. I feel like my account's working really. It's on easy mode at this point in terms of getting fragments. I get plenty of shards from Clan Boss and everywhere else in the game, Doom Tower and such. So I make sure I do all of them on my main account because you just never know. I.e. Lona No Thrill. I now call him Lona Thrill. He actually deserves the thrill. He's definitely thrilling now that he's good for Fahrenheit hard mode 10. The Rabbit's pretty good. Oella's turned out to be solid for factions, and I've seen people using her in different Infinity comps or Hydra as well. So, if you can go for them, I say you always go for them. You never know if there's future content where they will be really good. Obviously, there's still some out there that stink. That's the way it is, but you never know. All right, what else is going on? Exciting news with the fragment, but we got other stuff happening. Tomorrow, CvC. Now I think they got some new stuff in the personal rewards here. Do you see this? Do you see the mythical gear? That's mythical speed and mythical crit damage gear. 6-star if you're in that top tier. This is for the personal rewards. Hey, nice little incentive. Nice little incentive, especially if it's speed gear. That's pretty nice. So that's new today. They just announced that as well. A little bit spicier for the personal rewards. This is back-to-back personal rewards the last 2 times, so makes it maybe makes it a little more difficult to have a ton of resources to go hard on this, but good luck to your teams if you are. And then nothing has changed here in the regular clan rewards, so just be leery of that. We got 14 hours, 45 minutes until that kicks off. Now, if you're holding on to the Sun Wukong like I am, that 14 hours can't come fast enough. I keep feeling like I'm gonna mess that up, but I'm still gold on both accounts. But if you pulled Sun Wukong, hope you're having fun with them. I got to test them out on my stream yesterday, and one of the guys hanging out on the stream allowed me to log into his account and took him for a test ride. He seems like it's gonna be fun. I'm still not sure if I want to build him for damage or for a debuffer. That'll be yet to be seen. All right, moving on. We've got tournaments and events happening. Ice Golem just opened up. This is a tournament. It also has a 3x retaliation going on with it, so a little bit of incentive there. 1525. It looks like they brought this down a notch, which is honestly kind of nice. 1525 on the Ice Golem to get your UDK birthday points. And then the Dragon Turn Attack. Man, I thought I had this one last night finished off, and I'm not even close. Another 1500 points there. This does end in 17 hours, so I'll be focusing on this instead of the Ice Golem. I'll move the Ice Golem tomorrow. And then Classic Arena, basically going to polish this off pretty quick. Just got to hit a couple more times, but 390 to get your UDK points there. That's all we got listed on the tournaments for now. UDK birthday event, only 3 days, 14 hours left. Do not forget to try to get as much as you can. That 1,000, I'm 10 off from 1,000 to get that 4-star. I'll be very happy to have that. Now, if I can get up to somewhere around here, I'm going to do my best, but, honestly, if I can't, I think probably I would say you have to go for that 6-star glyph, speed glyph. That's huge. So be cautious, be careful, don't forget about the birthday event. There's only 3 days left. This birthday catch-up event, as I said yesterday, is actually really strong. You do 75 a day, so you just gotta make sure you're logging in every day and just run a bunch of dungeons. It takes probably 4 or 5, maybe 6, just to fill that out. And you get an extra whole bunch there, so a pretty good one. The Champion Training event, 2 days, 15 hours remaining. Good rewards here. Champ Training, you know how it goes. You got to get the 4,300 to get the 50 UDK points. That's what I mean. Like, I feel like I'm falling off on these because we got a new fusion announced, and it's like, hey, should I hang on to resources or not? The UDK 4-star is really the goal on that one. And then Artifact Enhancement, I have not touched either. I've been spending tons of silver on getting a Hydra team and all the other stuff that's been going on. So yeah, maybe I'll do this at some point. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing this tomorrow because it is CvC and I'll be rolling some gears. So that lines up nice with CvC. Day 15 hours remaining on that one. And 2 quick other notes. Clan Quest, it's Monday. Clan Quest, Clan Shop, reset. If you haven't scooped up the Void, go ahead, grab that now. I actually picked up the silver because, like I said, I'm hurting on silver, man. I'm only at 10 mil right now. It's actually more than I've had in a while. And the other thing, Forge Pass, 1 day, 2 weeks, or 1 week, 2 days remaining. Bolster set, get you level 50, pretty close on the main. I'm at like level 34 on the free-to-play, so I think I should be able to hit both of those, no problem. Don't miss your bolster set. But that's all we got for you for today. Hope you have an awesome Monday. Get everything rolling. Big week coming up. We'll see you at the twitch.tv/GustleGaming. Come by, say hi. We'd love to see you come on in and check it out. But until tomorrow, have an awesome night.